Hey collective, let's spiritually tap in. I'm the Buddha Baddie. I'm a psychic and intuitive medium. I channel messages that I get from the Most High, and I give you guys those messages to see what you need to be aware of in the energy, what wants to come through, what does this divine Holy Spirit want you guys to know. And yeah, all right, so I have been feeling a very overwhelming sense of like there's a big silence, there's a big pause happening here, and I feel like it's very heavy in the energy. A lot of people are feeling like they are going through a lot of like delays in their life, all right, from the energies they've been sending out. They're going through a lot of like pauses within their life, meaning things are really not moving forward for them. This is all for trying to block your forward movement, all right? They're stuck in some type of spiritual bind, okay? They're stuck in a spiritual bind. This could be some sort of contract that they have tried to that they have made either to the devil, yeah, I'm getting to the devil, or like a dark energy here, all right? They made some type of oath here, all right? Either to a dark coven, or like I said, the devil here, all right? They're trying to manipulate something through through a circumstance here, but you guys are pushing beyond these comfort zones, and you guys are going through a breakthrough, all right? Spirit, ancient ancestors, universe, source, anything, age of the highest white light, anything that is of evil, ill will, negative intent, destiny swap, or energy siphoning, please return to sender tenfold. Thank you. I heard no funny business, so Spirit really wants me to get this energy out and like not even like take my time with this. I don't know why. Yeah, these people are caught in these tensions. I can't make this up. All right, these people are definitely feeling like they're in a chokehold from your ancestors right now. All right, they could be screaming for help energetically. All right, these people feel like there's a barrier to intimacy. They are unable to form close relationships right now. They feel powerless in decision making and unable to influence outcomes. These people, all they wanted to do was influence the outcome of your life. So they're having, it's like, how are you going to try to control someone else's life when you don't have control of your own? Like, make that make sense. And I think that's why it's always coming back to them, and they just don't, either they don't want to, they want to ignore that, they don't want to face it, or they're just that dumb that they just don't notice that. Okay, we have beliefs conflict awaits at every turn and struggles to find common ground. So these people are definitely feeling very like they're feeling very nervous. Okay, they're feeling very on edge right now. They feel like there's a lot of conflict around them. Everything they do is always just in an energy of like arguments, tension, fights. It could be fighting with a lot of other people. Everyone could be arguing with one another. Like, it's just not a good energy that's coming through here. Yeah, they feel like the walls are closing in. All right, these people feel like the walls are closing in here. I'm getting a good divine connection that people have really tried to keep apart is coming together here. All right, and this is making a lot of people very tense. All right, removing the walls built by cultural differences, sexual orientation, or others divides that once seemed unbreakable. Yeah, these people tried to break some sort of bond, unbreakable bond, by trying to attach either like cultural differences, different things like that to the energy or whatever, to keep some sort of like distance between two people who are meant to be together. 333 on my timer, but there is no space for denial, only for resolution. So these people know, yeah, like they're trying to like deny. They're trying to stay in denial, but it's only going to be resolved for you guys. An energy is only going to be resolved. Yeah, your destiny. All right, your destiny. You're connected to your destiny. You're going to be connected to someone in your destiny, and they can't block it or stop it. So they're getting a major wake-up call here. All right, because you're too independent here, so you can do things on your own. Okay, maybe these people thought that they can try to manipulate something so that you would need them, or they could try to block something here because you don't need them. Whatever it is, you guys are too independent here, and you're building something through your own self-discipline here. Okay, and I feel like you guys are also very, very smart. All right, your intellect is very, very important to this energy, because I feel like these people are feeling like you guys, like they're feeling like things are blowing up in their face. Okay, they know that you guys have investigated a situation, or you guys like have some sort of psychic investigators like spiritually who can tap into this energy here. Yeah, we have realizing the need for change and striving for karmic justice. So your ancestors are on these people's ass. Like I said, they're caught in like a chokehold here. 444 my timer, because your ancestors are saying no funny business. Okay, these people thought it was really funny to mess with your money. Okay, We have the path of solitude reveals truths unseen in companies of others. So yeah, I feel like as you go within, you guys could have done a lot of isolation. They could have been laughing, trying to stop this behind the scenes, thinking that they were doing everything behind the scenes so they could get away with it. No. 505 on my timer. Spirit sees everything. They really thought they can get one up on you. No. Yeah, karmic justice is taking place here. They feel like they've been under judgment for quite some time, but they have still been doing things, and because they've been getting away with it. All right, when you're under judgment from the divine, it's like like this waiting period, like a pause, you know, like there's things like you're being judged for it, okay, but you have to wait until spiritual justice comes into play. And I feel like that's exactly what's happening right now. They were being judged behind the scenes in the ethers, but they were still doing all this stuff because it was like they were building up their karma. All right, they didn't realize that they kept on building up this karma by doing this, all right, incessantly. All right, by keeping on doing this to keep you caught up in something here, to keep you bound here. These people also were trying to affect divine union so much that they were also trying to block you and keep you in this energy of like not wanting to be intimate, not feeling intimate, unable to form close relationships. They could have tried to really do a lot of things to betray you, do things to you just to keep you in this energy of trauma so that you wouldn't form a close relationship with other people here. We have comparison on the back of the deck, okay? So these people could be facing a lot of financial hardships, all right? Losing a lot of money, like I said. They could be trying to pocket watch, trying to compare their money to you guys. We have focused on your own path and stop seeking validation from external resources. Comparison with others only distracts you from your own path, and inequality in resources creates tension. All right, like I said, these people could be pocket watching you. They feel tense because they feel like as you elevate, as you access more wealth, more knowledge, more abundance, they obviously like the wheel is changing. They're losing money, they're losing resources, and their abundance is like running dry. All right, so I feel like it's almost like this energy of like your ancestors are finally like putting a stop to something. They're like, okay, this has been going on for too long. All right, they have been being judged in the ethers for too long, but it's finally time to, it's finally time for peace of mind for someone, for the collective, because they have been trying to use you as some sort of power supply for quite some time here. All right, they're running from this. They're trying to run from whatever they've been doing behind the scenes because they're trying to still be their, still be phony and false and run from this energy of something coming into balance for you guys. All right, they're feeling very conflicted. All right, because they caught themselves in a prickly situation when it involves a deep love connection. These people are feeling very unwell, on edge. Okay, unsure. Clarify this energy, Holy Spirit. They really underestimated you guys, that's for sure. We have locked. Work you may not, excuse me. Work you want may not be in reach right now. You can take a temp position while waiting an opportunity. Your new place offers job security. So they're trying to get you, they're trying to like stop and delay this as much as possible because they don't want you getting closer and closer to this new job offer that's going to offer you a lot of security here. All right, it's going to lock something in for you guys if it hasn't already. All right, we have healing, return to wholeness. Yeah, you guys are healing here. All right, part of this situation may need some healing. Lovingly notice any disharmony and turn your focus to healing. Allow the universe to support you. So I'm getting something is locked in for you guys. All right, the universe supports your ideas, your values, your beliefs. The universe supports basically your path. All right, so you have the opening, you have the gateway, you have the security that's coming in for you guys. All right, because you're doing the work, you're healing. All right, you have the key as well. Yeah, spiritual path. All right, you're healing through your spiritual path. Realign with your spirit, refocus on your spiritual life, and actively connect with the divine. Honoring your true self allows you to get back into sync with your highest good. Yeah, so these people know that there's something is locked in for you guys. You guys are too into your spiritual healing, your spiritual path, for them to basically take like spiritually deplete you or spiritually like wear you down or something here. It's like you're getting stronger and stronger through these attacks, and it's almost like they're like about to forfeit, if not, because I feel like your ancestors are really like dialing down on these people here. Yeah. All right, we have stories. Question the narrative. Consider the stories that you have believed about this life, about yourself, or about others. Replace these stories with eternal truth. They notice this. They notice they can't put the smoke and mirrors over you guys anymore because you guys are removing these stories that they were trying to put in your head, these illusions they were trying to place into your head, and you're actually coming back to these eternal truths that you know. All right, about your path, about what's meant for you, about your divine destiny, things of that sort here. They know that you're well rooted in that. Clarify more. Yeah, these people are caught in a very prickly situation here. That's what they wanted you in. They wanted you to be dragged down with this prickly situation here, to be stuck in a bind here. All right, you need both tact and diplomacy to reach your goals. The struggle is worth the prize. Work around the issue and use a gentle touch. So I feel like that's what you guys have been doing. All right, been very tactful. All right, diplomatic through this circumstance here. And I feel like you know that the struggle is worth the prize here. And this is why you've been so diligent. All right, through these attacks, through these attempts at taking what's yours, attempts at blocking you, attempts at destroying you, ruining your reputation. You've been through a hell of a lot, okay, spiritually. We have nurture, grow a great life. Look after what is important to you. Nourish what you want to grow in your life. Lovingly tend to your relationship. Support your body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, these people didn't want you to nurture yourself. Nurture yourself to get into relationships where you can form close bonds, where you can heal, all right, where you can receive that kind of love, okay? These people wanted you to be stuck in some sort of prickly situation where you felt very, like, unlovable. You feel like you didn't deserve things. Like, they were really trying to, like, spiritually attack you guys. Spiritually make you feel inadequate is what I'm hearing. All right, we have choice. Choose your own adventure, all right? You have always a choice when deciding how to respond to a situation. Choose well. Use your courage and wisdom to serve the greatest good. Yeah. So you've made the right choice here, all right, to nurture yourself and choose the best path for yourself, okay? You know how to respond to a situation here. You chose to respond with the best. You were connected to your highest self through this decision making, and I feel like this is why you guys are having a lot of a surge in your courage and wisdom here to serve the greatest good here, all right, and take the path that connects most with your soul's purpose. Yeah, this choice is going to allow you to have a lot of joy and humor in your life. Enjoy the healing laughter. All right, we have find threads of joy in your life. Take hold of these threads and follow them. Allow yourself to feel joy and good humor in challenging situations. So yeah, you've chose to lighten up through the situation. You chose to laugh it out. You chose to do things to elevate your vibration. All right, you made these right choices here, and this is why something is locked in for you guys. All right, and these people are caught in these tensions here, and they want second chances with you guys, okay? These people want to come back into your life here. All right, we have timing. This is all about divine timing here. All right, divine timing is at play. It's all in the timing right now. Pull another card to see if you need to do it now, wait a while, or make a different decision. All right, so this is giving me, like, the choices you are making right now are the fitness gram pacer test. Okay, I don't know, that just came to mind. The timing that you have right now that's taking place is all divine timing, okay? So allow things to align with your purpose here. We have give and take. Be open to receiving and giving and keep the flow of abundance going. Give someone a chance. Ask for what your heart desires. So maybe you need to give someone a chance here, or there's divine timing taking place for you guys, yeah, to connect with someone here. I feel like that someone was trying to deter you from a partnership here, okay? But it's time. The timing is right here. All right, to be open and give and receive and keep the flow of abundance coming in here. All right, we have space. Rest and take a time out. Give yourself some space and time to process the things that have happened in your life. Space gives perspective and clarity. Time heals. Like I said, they didn't want you to be independent enough to have this space, this peace of mind. So take time to rest and take a time out to really see things for what it is here. All right, but you guys are too focused here. All right, we have focus. What really matters? Energy flows where your attention goes. Organize and prioritize what's important to you, and it will energize these parts of your life. Like I said, there's a surge in your confidence. There's a surge in your courage, your wisdom here, because you're focused. Your eyes are on the prize here. All right, and their focus was trying to drag you down. So guess what their prize is? Losing. All right. All right, natural disasters could be happening near someone's home right now. Someone could be facing some sort of like weather devastations or whatever. Or someone, yeah, some natural disaster could be taking place right now. Yeah, regret. So these people, your ancestors have caught on to what they're doing, and these people could be scared to even go outside. They're scared. They're in regret. They're in a lot of regret for what they took place in, okay? These people took place in some organized crime here, okay? They're trying to clean this up because they know that your ancestors have taken a lot of offense to this, okay? They have been really upset with what they have been trying to do here, all right? Trying to block here, stop you here, trying to do things to you guys here, all right? They're trying to clean something up here, all right? Because they know that they're being spiritually judged. All right, yeah. because you guys are healing. All right, they're trying to clean something up because they know the walls are closing in on them. All right, because you're healing some sort of energy here that has been projected out to you guys. All right, yeah. So a family, this could be a family that could be facing natural disaster here for trying to cover up something here that they did with a deal with the devil. They're trying to cover up their deal they did with the devil for money. So yeah, stop you, sacrifice you, take what's yours, whatever they did for money here. Yeah, you guys could definitely be a celebrity here. All right, of celebrity status, or you're meant to be in the limelight here, or you're just like something here. Yeah, you're meant to be a celebrity here, or you have some sort of celebrity status, guys. Take what resonates. But as you're healing, these people feel like your ancestors or you guys are taking revenge on them. Like this is your revenge by healing, by elevating, and by, you know, leaving them in the dust, basically. I heard another one bites the dust. Yeah, I feel like a neighborhood, a whole entire neighborhood was trying to do this here. They know that you have some sort of marriage or wedding or connection here that could definitely be part of your divine purpose here. Part of a connection here that is meant to, meant to build a lot of wealth here. Yeah, I'm hearing traveling here. Yeah, so they could have traveled here to do something here, or a neighborhood here could have been doing paying a lot of people, traveling, going to a lot of places to try to stop and block this, okay? Yeah, they made this, yeah, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, I heard scoping you out. Someone could have been trying to scoping you out. They have caused a man-made disaster here because of what they did to travel here. They feel like this is some sort of supernatural intervention, divine intervention, because you're like, there's like, they feel like this is like supernatural, like, yeah. It's just, they feel like there's no words to describe what's happening to them spiritually. Yeah, they kept something secret here. All right, they could have kept something secret about a fire sign, not giving you missing information that they were supposed to give you. All right, this is like specific information that could have really brought you justice or brought you a lot of peace in a situation, and I feel like they were hiding that from you for their own greed and entitlement. All right, they didn't want what you wanted, or they didn't want what you wanted. They didn't want you to have something here, okay? They didn't want you to have some sort of money here. All right, so that is effed up. Yeah, expect a miracle with your finances and your money here. Life is magical. Expect a miracle shortly. Manifest what you want by multiplying your energy with your mind. So yeah, I feel like you're on the up and up, and you have a lot of people regretting what they try to do to cause you. It's all out of pettiness and jealousy. Like their lives are being ruined because of all this pettiness and jealousy, because they didn't want you to receive your blessings here. All right, this cyberbully energy. All right, don't engage with cyberbullies whatsoever. These are cyberbullying energies. All right, they want to attack your career. All right, yeah, these people are really like, they're haters. All right, they're trying to bully you out of your like divine birthright, your destiny, what you're supposed to be creating here. All right, we have raise your vibration. Yeah, I feel like you're rising. I heard rising to the top, okay? And you have raised, excuse me, you have raised your vibration, okay? Remember who you are, reconnect with spirit, and choose a higher timeline. You're on this higher timeline here. These people are caught in a bind because they know that you have raised your vibration. All right, you're onto them here, or your spirit team is onto them. We have water has memory. Everything made of water is affected by thoughts directed at it. So I'm also getting like raising your vibration by like thinking while you're drinking your water, like this is curing me, this is healing me, this is refreshing me. Like that will do a lot of wonders, because it'll actually, like, your mind will be thinking as you're drinking the water that your energy is being healed, or your body's being restored and your body's being rejuvenated. Okay, so that could help with you guys. Yeah, we have your spirit, I'm telling you, your spirit guides here. They know your spirit guides have caught on to them. All right, your memory could be coming back about a situation here as well. Are you drawn to channeling or to connect with the other side? You guys connect with the other side. You connect with your spirit team heavily here. And you have angry people with limiting beliefs all around you, okay? These people have very limited beliefs, okay? And they feel like the supernatural stuff is, yeah, they feel like they're like dealing with the upside down right now or whatever. Like their life's going upside down because of this. Right. Because you don't play around with stuff you don't know anything about. Like that's just, that's like not the smartest thing you can do. We have the simple life. Life becomes easier as you put effort into being organized and minimizing. I'm getting that. I'm getting your spirit team has been guiding you just to live a more minimal, simple, simplistic life, so you guys can receive and just like really connect and raise your vibration here. Yeah, psychic attack. I'm telling you. These people were they were sending you psychic attacks. Okay, do you feel suddenly sad or upset for no reason at all? Yeah. All right, it's not too late to have a happy childhood. Yeah, these people were trying to reframe your memories here about something here. All right. All right. They don't want you to, you know, have this simple life. They don't want your life to seem easy. I feel like this energy is like people very jealous, pocket watching you. They don't want your life to just be simple and things to happen easier for you. They want everything to be a struggle. They want you to go through the struggle constantly, when it's like that's not even the misfortune you were meant to have. Okay, the spirit of misfortune, I feel like they've been sending you, it has them in regret because it's being sent back. All right, they're getting a lot of bad karma for this. Because you're never meant to live in misfortune here, okay? You've done the work. You're a healer. You're meant to live in abundance. We have work smarter, not harder. Exactly. You don't need to follow other people's rules. Yeah, you don't need to follow these simplistic, or I shouldn't say simplistic, but these limited beliefs that these people have been trying to project onto you guys, okay? Their own fears, their own insecurities, their own lack mentality, okay? We have work smart, not harder. So this is why you have a lot of things more receptive to your energy. Things just flow more to you guys because you don't chase, you attract. You're like a magnet to attract these good things to you guys, to attract fortunate things for you guys. All right. And then we have communicating using the 4. 21 on my timer. I rebuke that in the name of the Lord. Okay, maybe I am speaking a little fast. Okay, I probably am, but I'm also getting like people are sending a lot of attacks to my throat. The universe is sending you a never-ending stream of messages to help you. Yeah, because you guys are very tapped in. Okay, you're very spiritually connected here. Okay, you can have the 4 clairs. Okay, you can have clairvoyance, clairaudience, all the 4 clairs. You guys could be very psychically gifted. Okay, so you always have a never-ending spiritual stream. Like you're always connected. You always have a source, a channel to source, always. Okay. We have love and relationships back of the deck. Choose your relationships wisely as you are choosing your future family. Yeah, I'm getting like you guys are choosing wisely in these situations for a better outcome of life here. All right, and these people with limiting beliefs, they want to limit your peace. All right, because they know that when you have peace, it's easier for you guys to get things done. It's easier for you guys to focus. It's easier for you guys to accomplish the goals and to have this kind of lifestyle. Okay. I'm gonna leave that message here. Okay, my 3rd chakra is really, you know, 22:33 on my timer is really being attacked, so I'm just gonna leave that message here. Hopefully that resonated with you guys. Let me know down below if it did. Also, link in the description will have any personal information you guys want to know about me. Also, if you want to book a personal, that will also be in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.